Mistakes happen. Things happen. It's not a problem. You just have to re-import some things and whatnot. It happens a lot, like you're going to get Unreal errors at points. Fundamentally, what's happened is the character mesh has lost his fucking. So we need to go over to new, and then inside the main character, he's now missing his maps. No idea why, but we're going to re-import them. So we need to go over to character, and inside should be this. Just re-import the whole thing. And the reason why you're re-importing is because you want that back. Because for whatever reason, the material went missing. So when you go back over to the viewport and press on your character, you just got to look for CH45 body, and you got it back. There you go, sorted. We'll be doing this with all the characters because Bossman also lost his. So if we go over to maps, he's also lost his mutant material, so we need to get rid of that. Or it just won't go, I don't know. So if we go over to, should be boss enemy, throw mutant in. You do the same thing again, just import the whole lot. And then just remove all of these. Get rid of the whole lot, because you don't need them. And then inside the BP underscore mutant, sorry no, BP underscore AI. Go inside here and you can add the mutant skin back onto him. There you go. It's all good. Every skin is back. Everything's fine. There's no errors. We're done. What we need to do now is go into where's new? We just need to go into this and then go into scenes and reload this. For whatever reason, we lost this entire level the last time, but it should load and there shouldn't be any errors. And it's saved our progress from last time. So we have the enemy in here. All we need to do is look for health. And as I said, I'm just going to do what I did before, which is add them all around the room. And then for safe measure, put one outside. That's it. just going to go ahead and throw a trigger box in front of the door. And we're going to set the animation. We're also going to throw another trigger box in front of this door. There's a few things I might need to recheck because I actually don't remember how I did some of these, so we'll just do it again. But there you go. So this is for this room. Now all we need to do is grab a navigation mesh, which will be in volumes. Look for... Sorry, no, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Is that the wrong one? Bounds volume. That's the one we want. So this one, I don't actually know what we've done. Oh well. This is the nav mesh modifier. That needs to go. It's the bound volume that you want. And all you want to do is expand this and press P, just so you can actually see where he can go. For whatever reason, the nav mesh modifier is not working. I swear if you press P, you could see where he could move. What is going on? There we go. Right, so now as you can see, he can come out of the room and battle you, kind of. And then in this room, we're going to go over to new. And we're going to grab... I think it's inside Bossman, actually. Is it in here? Yeah, I think he's just... It's fine. I think he's just here. So let's try... We're going to probably have to re-import the meshes, basically. I think that's what's happened. I think we're going to have to fuck it and just import them. So we'll go into cutscene and we'll create... Sorry, whoops. We'll create a new cutscene. So we'll create a level. So you want to go over to here, add level sequence, and call this... Go to new, go to cutscene. We'll call this end of level. This is what we were basically doing last time. We got like halfway through this, and then obviously it died. So Inside the end of level, you just want to grab a camera. So you want to go over to cinematic camera action, and throw that into the box. Now, of course, we're going to uncheck the camera so we don't see it. And just turn it around. Now, what the main problem is, it looks like we're going to have to re-import some of the meshes from before, but that's fine. We're just going to type in demon dragon, and inside here, all you're going to do is go find the demon dragons that you got. So I'm pretty sure I put them in here. So we got the demon model. And then what we're going to do is create a blueprint class actor. And inside here, you type in static mesh. And then we're going to add demon to it. And we're just going to add the mutant material to him, because I ain't got time to be making new things. So when we put him into the level, he looks pretty small. We don't want him to be that big. We don't want him to be that small. We want him to be much bigger, since he's supposed to be Satan after all. At the minute, he's just looking like a usual everyday person. So what we're going to do is we'll go in and we'll just expand him. And you can watch him expand in real time if you do this. Make him like a giant, basically. Then we want to go and import the dragon head, which is somewhere here. There it is. There's the dragon head, just throw him in. And then import. Once it's in, you've got the dragon head, but we don't want to do that on its own. We want to create an actor again. And when we go into this, we're going to expand it, because it's too small. I think it's because it thinks it's in that window. It should be smaller. There you go. And then we just want to add to the scene static mesh. And the static mesh will be drag. And I think to save a bit of time, we can try a few textures on it. We'll type in like CH and see what happens. CH. Just try some of the CHs out on it. That's what it looks like. It didn't do anything. CH didn't work on it. Why? What's the fuck? Apparently the CH one didn't want to work. I think it's because it's assigned to a character. I don't know. No. What about a mutant? Will mutant fit on him? It does, but he just goes pitch black, which is kind of pointless. So we're going to go with red fur. Look for red fur. That just looks weird. We're not going to do that. Although, would that look good? I don't know. Let's scale him up so he's got a huge head, and then we'll bring him over. Now what we're going to do is inside the cutscene, first off we're going to spin that shit. We're actually going to open the cutscene level now. In fact, no, before we do that, we're going to add in the... I think I put it in this one. Yeah. Unreal does take the piss sometimes. Okay. Nice. Ruin my ears, why don't you? So we're going to open this level sequence, and what we're going to do is have it so we get as close as possible to his face. And we can also change the focal length of the camera as well. That's one thing a lot of people don't know, but you can do that. So we're going to rotate it this way, bring it over a little bit. Bring it down to his feet first, maybe. And what we'll do is we'll change the focus settings, I think it is. I don't know why I don't really know what the focus settings does there. Let's try tracking. So let's do a transform here, move forward, and then we'll bring the camera up. And we'll add another transform there. Now what we're doing is we're also adding that audio in too. So this is where I'm actually going to pause the music in the background for a second, because I'm trying to figure out what we need this to sound like.
Good job, boy. You made it out alive.
And then here we're going to grab their camera. Actually, sorry, we're going to keep the transform there, and then from here to here we're going to bring the camera around so it is in fact facing the Red Dragon Emperor.
Good job, boy. You made it out alive. Now. I want you to go home. Good job, boy. You made it out alive. Now, I want you to go home. Go home. Before you... I want you to go home. Before you do, I want you to know that you may... Boy, you made it out alive. Good job, boy. You made want you to go home. Before you do, I want you to know that you may be contracted again to do the devil's work. Enjoy your vacation.
See, as much as I love this audio, it needs to be trimmed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it through an audio trimmer. That's probably my best bet. Audio MP3 editor. I forgot what that file's called. It's Voice 2023.
Good job, boy.
See, so really what I need to do is throw this into like a video editor to make it a bit easier. I think that's probably the only way I'm going to be able to do it. Because I don't know how to cut with Audacity properly, so I'm not even going to bother trying. I'm just going to throw it into a video editor.
Good job, boy. Boy, you made it out alive. Now, I want you to go home. Before you do, I want you to know that you may do. I want you to know that you may be contracted again to do the devil's work. To do the devil's work. Enjoy your vacation.
Right, so I like that. Now what we're going to do is go over to export. It should allow me to do it. Export media. But we're obviously exporting it as a... is there a WAV file anywhere? There isn't. Seriously, they don't support WAV on here? That's ass. Well, we can do it as an MP3 and then export it. It's fine. Obviously, we'll have to have the audio as high as possible, so we want it to sound good. It's no real need to add captions to it, but yeah, we'll do that. That'll export it, and then it's done. That's just literally it. It's already done. So the only thing we're going to be using Audacity for is just to get it to sound... Oh. My audio's gone. Hello? Hello? Someone calling me? What the fuck's happened? I lost my audio. Right, so for whatever reason, the Audio Beach, the Turtle Beach Audio Hub's dropped my mic monitor in. I didn't do that myself though. Hello? Oh, it's sorted itself out now. What the fuck was that all about? I'm not sure which one's which. Where did it save to? It said it saved in here. Is that it?
Good job, boy. You made it out alive. Now, I want you...
Yeah, this is the one. So we want to put this in here. And then we're going to export that as a WAV. And we're going to be replacing that exact file. We're obviously not going to be saving it because I don't really care too much about it. But what we're going to do is delete the audio and delete the audio from here. Get rid of it. Don't need it. What we're going to do is go in and grab the new audio that we just made, which is somewhere in year 3, semester 2, major game project. Was it in there? No, it's there. So we're going to... Oh, it's an MP3 file. This is not going to work. Sorry, no, it will work. It's gone in the wrong place. It needs to be major game and then character, and it'll be in here. There it is. Right. Throw that in there, and then we can throw it in here. Simple. Simple dimple.
Good job, boy. You made it out alive. Now, I want you to go home. Before you do...
Right, so we can grab these two.
To go home. Before you do, I want you to know that you may be contracted again to do the devil's work. Enjoy your vacation.
And that's it. So that's literally all we wanted. It's done. So how do we trigger this? So basically what you're doing is when you walk into... So we have to open level blueprint, of course. And then what we're going to do is, while that's selected, the trigger box, go into the level blueprint, and it will be another one. So it'll be when trigger box is collided with, add on begin overlap, play. So no, play sequence. Create level sequence player, sorry, that's it. And then we're just going to go end of level. We're just going to check this works real quick, because I don't actually know if it does. Let's give it a crack. Oh my life, that was loud. What the fuck? Man, that actually gave me the shivers. What the fuck's that all about? What's going on? Fuck me, that scared the life out of me. Right.